Greetings to one and all present here. I would like to extend a warm welcome to respected Principal Ma'am, esteemed judges, worthy teachers, and all my dear friends.
I, Khushi, feel privileged to welcome everyone in Voice It Out, Turncoat debate competition organized by Literary Club of the school. Now more than ever, our planet needs us to step up and take action towards cleaning up many of the messes we have made through irresponsibility, whether it be from oil spills, air pollution, plastic, or toxic chemicals leaking into our water. There is still a lot that must be done to bring our ecosystem back into balance. Unfortunately, because so many people are living in survival mode, the importance of our environment has taken a back seat while most focus on their food and shelter needs.
We, the proud students of Queens Valley School, understand the importance of the individual contribution to improve the state of the environment and resources around us. We all have gathered here to discuss and present our viewpoints on similar issues catering to the needs of the present times.
The Sustainable Development Goals are a global call to action to eradicate poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity. They are interlinked. The key to success in achieving one goal is often to address issues that are closely linked to other goals. The SDGs require working in partnership and in a practical way so that we can make the right choices to improve life in a sustainable way for future generations.
The event revolves around two SDGs, namely SDG 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, and SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production.
Good evening to one and all. My name is Shubhi Srivastav and I'm a student of class 11B. The motion for discussion today is nuclear energy is too dangerous and expensive as a future power source. So if we talk about favoring the motion, we can very frankly say that nuclear energy meets no such technical or operational need that low carbon competitors cannot meet better.
Say that their future success is dependent on the innovation. In addition, it plays an important role in economic growth. Innovation is introduction of something new. Without any kind of innovation, there isn't anything new. And when there isn't anything new, then there is no progress. Sustainability and environmental issues, such as climate change, are the challenges that themselves require certain innovative solutions.
Not get to eat proper meals in a day. According to a survey, more than 82 million people worldwide go to bed hungry each night. Hunger is number one cause of death in India. More than 19 crores Indians are undernourished.
And expensive as a future power source. Look at your watches. It is a time for change. It is time when human civilization realizes the importance of environment and the effect of nuclear energy among the human society. Nuclear energy is the energy released during nuclear fission or fusion, especially when used to generate electricity. When I'm standing from my seat, what I can look forward is a devastated future which we will be giving to our future generations. Environmental impact, water intensive, risk of nuclear accidents, and radioactive waste are the threatening qualities of nuclear energy. I'm
Greetings, everyone. I'm Shane, and my motion today is should the government monitor what and how much we eat? Before I begin, I would like to mention that my speech has slight mentions of eating disorders, so please treat this as a trigger warning. Just before you begin to think, oh, how very inhumane that would be, the government controlling us, I would like for all of us to acknowledge that the government already monitors what and how much we eat, for instance, alcohol and fats.
If an accident were to occur, the effects from the radioactive waste in an uncontrolled situation are detrimental to the humans as well as the ecology. Nuclear waste is also quite toxic, not only to the environment, but humans as well. The disposal of nuclear waste is a burden. It takes a very careful, thorough, and stringent process to dispose it of if we are ensuring the safest of standards. Not to mention, it requires a lot of resources, and the staff needs to be very technically trained.
Friendly alternatives like using CNG as a fuel and air purifiers as per the rules laid down by the government. Now, if you consider this point, this actually brought about a revolution rather than posing as a barrier in the path of development. So therefore, to conclude my statement, I would like to mention that we should consider rules and regulations as a platform for development. Having presented all my views, I leave the choice of the right and wrong to you. Finally, resting my case, I would like to mention that just as we have information technology IT, We should also try introducing a new form of technology, that is eco-friendly technology, ET. This will definitely prove as a milestone in the path of sustainable development and environmental conservation. Thank you for your time and
fact that giving government too much power to decide what we eat, what we cannot eat, what companies can sell us and cannot sell us is frankly too dangerous. If the government is given the power to mediate our diets and have a huge influence over fast food industry, it will set up a precedent for future large-scale involvement of government in other industrial sector as well. It will also raid people's basic right to freedom as people have different food preferences and dietary needs. It will also trigger conflict amongst masses. We can take example of beef ban in UP, which was highly protested against. It will also strain a country's economy and eating one. Many people display a highly positive attitude towards eating meat. In fact, they enjoy and derive pleasure from it. But how scary it is for me to tell right now that how I saw my neighbor suffering from breast cancer and the stomach cancer at the same time. Why? Because of the meat consumption. It is so true that plant-based diets are healthier than diets where meat is consumed.
The controversial one, equality. Article 14 of the Constitution promises us equality. Although we don't see a lot of that, someone goes to sleep without dinner and another person goes to sleep a week. Think. Also, Sustainable Development Goal 12, responsible consumption. This step would guarantee and help us put the right foot forward toward consuming better. But hey, at the same time, look at the opposition. Can we really trust this government for a nation that is barely inclusive of all the gender identities, for a nation that is full of youth who would like to lead life on their own terms? This would threaten our freedom to eat. Also,
for our present needs, but not for the future, because as we all are aware, uranium is used in nuclear power plants, and uranium is only available in a few places, and it is not available in large quantities. So it might cater to the needs of the present, but not for the future. Also, it produces radioactive waste, which for which we don't have the safe disposable system, and the current method for disposable is also very expensive.
Thank you, Mannat. Now, I would request Shivi ma'am to address us all.
Good evening, everybody. The best part about these debates were that they were very, very informative. I did not know so many things that I was informed about today. And very well done, class 11. All the best to everybody.
Thank you so much, Shivi ma'am. Thank you to each and everyone present here. We would like to conclude the event by reminding ourselves that the future is fluid. Each act, each decision, and each development creates new possibilities and eliminates others. The future is ours to direct.